Okay, I wanted to start off just showing you where I live so you can kind of get an understanding of how easy it would be to kayak. So the lake is right there. I just store the kayak right over here in the bushes, and then we'll go back inside and I'll show you my latest iterations, the things that I've done. This is the third edition of my modifications to the Sun Dolphin 10. So I brought it into the garage, got it all set up here. So here we go. Now, the first thing I wanted to show you was the makeshift cover I made. As I just showed you, I have to store it outside. I bought a long cover that goes like a bag cover, but unfortunately it did not fit the 10-foot kayak. So this here is a makeshift cover. I don't like it out in the elements with the bugs getting inside, so it's just a garbage bag. And I bought a long bungee cord that actually fastens really nicely right through there. So the good part about that is when I go out and get it, it's not going to have bugs in it, and it's going to be easily to take off and to get set up so I can go out. So this right now, I'll just take off the bungee cord here and pull this off, and I just usually tuck it down inside of the bungee cords. Take that off, and relatively clean. Now you still see we've got some spiders. There's one running off there. I mean, that's the last thing I want inside of my kayak when I'm sticking my feet inside of there. So hopefully nothing made it down inside. All right, a couple of additions since last time. I put on this fishing rod holder, and there's another friend. I live in Florida, so there's a lot of those bugs out. So I got a fishing rod holder here, and also I put another one here. Now this one is a straight up one. Unfortunately, I had to modify this. I had to cut off the edges of it to get it to fit in this middle part. And I've got a PVC pipe that you can see here. It's about maybe 3 foot long. So the idea would be I'd put that in here. I'm going to have a camera mounted on this up with a PVC pipe facing forward. And then if I want to film myself talking, I'll put this one in. This one's at an angle, and that will be able to allow me to shoot my face with the scenic background. I also added the a holder for the kayak, which is this here, and this one's really nice. I bolted it in, and I can get a hold of it a lot better. I usually hold this with one hand, and then the other hand I grab right here where this pad is to sort of protect you from this edge. Is just a little sharper, so I can hold one hand there, one hand on this, and I can move it around really good. The other thing that I've done, as I mentioned last time I was going to do, I put another sticker on, Old Town sticker on the front, and that way it's got some decorations up there. And so my next projects will involve connecting some of these to the bungee cords. Just always have a good fastener. Also bought this for my cell phone or camera. It's a waterproof bag. They're about 10 bucks, but that's sort of a must-have so you don't get things wet. The handles came with two. I've attached one so far. I haven't attached the other one yet, and I'm going to get to that. Also, this clamp I'm going to put on, I already have one on the front up here, and I'm just waiting to put this one on probably the back. So the other thing I bought, which I think is very necessary for these kayaks, is a keel protector. And this comes, well, it's $4 for a foot. I got 2 feet, and then it was another $4 of shipping. So I found this on eBay and was able to just buy that, $4 a foot, but then the shipping is $4, so it was 12 bucks for the 2 feet. But the reason this is necessary is, as you probably already know, is these things scratch rather easily, and I've already got some scratches on the bottom just from the few times that I've taken it out, which I can show you here on the bottom of this. There are scratches right along here and back. So it's going to happen, and I think with the addition of the keel guard, that should really help. Finally, I have my rudder that I've sort of trying to still figure out how to attach it, but it came, I purchased this one off eBay. It was a boat rudder, but what I'm going to do is attach this cord to the top, which will allow the rudder to fold up, and then these cables, which are bicycle brake cables, I'm going to thread those through here, through the boat, all the way down to the footrests that are down in there, and those will then move back and forth to move the propeller. So that's the story with that, and hope you enjoyed the tour, and we'll catch you next time.